Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be playing Dress to Impress in the master servers as always, and yeah, for this video I think it's gonna be a treat because not because of my outfits, but because I was really lucky to be in some servers that there were some higher ranks and like there were some so cool outfits you're gonna see in the video, and like I don't know, I was amazed. I was very motivated and felt really creative with these people, and they were so supportive and the votes were amazing, and yeah, everything was great. Like I was really lucky this week whenever I was playing Dress to Impress, so I'm really happy to share this with you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now and I'm gonna leave my excitement to the side so you can watch this video. So yeah, if you want, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so starting off with a really cool theme, Ice Fairies. So for this one I used the pre-made phase as I always do, and I tweaked it a little bit. It's fast forward, so I don't think you could see that very clearly, but I changed the lips to make her more feminine. It was more ethereal like because it had the male gradient lips before. Then I went for this hair combo that I really like. It's the heart hair with some braids to give it a bit of detail. I think you've seen it before in my videos, and here of course I'm adding the essentials as always, like the feather dress, the veil from the quest item, and I mean, you can see what I'm doing here. Like you've seen all of this before. I really like experimenting a little bit with this corset that we had in the Christmas calendar back then, and I think it looks really cute in the shoulders, the way it sits there, the fur. So yeah, also adding the fairy wings before I forget, because sometimes I forget for the fairy themes and it's so humiliating. Like no, it's the worst. But yeah, luckily I remember the ears and the wings this time. This is a rare occasion. So yeah, going for a really light desaturated blue here. So I'm playing with this color, and later I will play a little bit with the ice patterns that we have. I also tried this China kind of I'm not sure how it's called, but you know, the one with the broken pieces that has the gold in between them. But in the end I'm gonna change this. You'll see. So yeah, now I'm just adding the patterns and trying to match some colors to see how it looks. I'm playing with the foil texture a little bit. I think that for these themes, like for ice for example, the textures, the foil texture and the glitter texture, you can play a lot with this because they give such a natural kind of glowy vibe that reminds you of ice. I don't know, they're really cool. They're really cool to play around with. So yeah, not much to say here really. Like you can see, I'm playing with the patterns, playing with the light blues and whites, a little bit with the textures. So yeah, that's that pretty much. I also decided to do the wings animated, so yeah, and the time was up. And I got podium, second place. I really couldn't believe it because the players here, they were really skilled, and look at these votes. Like, it was crazy. This server was my favorite. I had so much fun in this server. Everyone was eating up. It was crazy. So yeah, really happy that I got second place in this one. Look at everybody, they're so cool. And we also got screenshots together. It was so much fun, seriously. Okay, next theme, we're in the same server now. Next theme is gamer, and for this one I wanted to do like an e-girl kind of look playing games, and I want to go for a pink kind of color palette. This is, I'm starting with the nails, they're pink, you saw them. So yeah, not sure what to do for the outfit, so I decided to go for a alternative kind of schoolgirl kind of look, because you know, it kind of reminds me of kind of an alternative cosplay style. So yeah, this is what I had in mind pretty much. So I'm adding stuff to see what layers best, and what I like, what I don't like. I wanted to add more to the skirt area because it looked very plain. So you see me here layering things, removing them. Yeah, so I have started using this corset with the skirt from the Halloween update a lot lately. I've seen many YouTubers and, you know, many people in general use it, but I never got the hang of it. But now I use it a lot. I really like the silhouette it gives in the back, especially, as you can see. It's really cute, and you can play around with the colors because it has so much detail with the lace on top. So yeah, definitely play around with this item, guys. As you can see, I added bows, I added some ears to make her look cute. The laptop, of course, because he's playing games. Now I'm searching for pink patterns that are gonna work well together over here. So I decided on this plaid pattern because, as I said, it has a schoolgirl vibe, the whole style. So this is what I went with. And of course I couldn't resist trying to add my favorite pattern, the rose pattern with the black lace. And I'm glad it works. I mean, in a small area, but it works. So yeah, I was really happy to see that. So yeah, I decided to go for the saturated pinks in some areas, different kind of shades in others, and here I'm playing around to see what it works and what doesn't. Pretty much it's exploration, honestly. So for the hair, I want to do something to contrast the pink, or else it would look pretty boring. So I tried this mint color and I love the way it came out. I really love mint green with pink. I think their contrast is such a beautiful combination. I just love it. It's one of my favorites. Coloring the last things with the little time that I have.
Wow.
And I got first place in this one. It was amazing. Look at this podium. It's so cool. Look at the colors. Like, oh my god, these players are so skilled. I enjoyed so much. I'm gonna say it again and again. Sorry guys if I'm repeating myself. So yeah, really happy with the outcome of this one. Okay, next one is first date, and I wasn't sure what to do on this one, so I started with this face. I wanted to do like a very stylish but cute alternative girl, so I want to go for short hair, as you can see here. And I didn't know my color palette, so I did black nails just to be safe. So I changed the face and I went for one of my favorite faces pretty much, which is this one. It's kind of generic but interesting, so it works well with many themes. So whenever I don't know what to do exactly, I start with this face and yeah, I go from there pretty much. So I kind of tried here more tight clothing, you know, like hugging the body, kind of, because I wanted like a bit of a slurry look. How is it called? Like, you know, like, I don't know if you understand what I mean, but anyway. And I also added this jacket that I really like. This time I chose the second toggle. Why am I stuck now? What happened? What's happening? Anyway. And of course adding many jewelry, because I love adding many jewelry. So in the end I saw that I didn't have much time and I needed to start coloring like right now. So in the end this came out a little bit messy, but you know what, I kind of liked it, even though I don't really like messy layering, like for my style at least. I really like, some people do it so well, but here, like you can see, like this is clipping a lot. You know, the tops, the skirt, the jacket, they all clip together like in a very weird way, but I tried to work with it, and you know what, I think it came out okay. I'm not very mad at it, so you'll see. I also really like adding patterns to these boots, because they stretch a bit and they create this really weird texture that I really like. So yeah, going for a black and white with gold, like very safe choice, but I want something to pop, so I added this beautiful pattern to the jacket, and I think this combination works really well when you have like a black and white pattern palette, excuse me, because it's simple. You can add like this kind of color to pop. And I wanted to add something on the head, so I went for this beret. Again, safe choices here, very safe choices, as you can see, but I think it came out pretty good.
Wow!
And I came third place on this one. Again, really happy I got podium with so many people slaying in their own way. And yeah, the voting was really good. Yeah, not much to say, like really happy. Kind of messy, but happy how it turned out in the end. Okay, next theme, dripping in gold. So this one was, I think it's a tough one because you can do a lot of things, and we're very tempted to just go for gold colors usually, but I think that it's a good chance to choose a nice color that contrasts well with gold. For me, this was the dark blue. So I had this pre-made face that I really enjoy, and I kind of created it without having something in mind, but it's one of my favorite faces now. So yeah, I grabbed the chance to use this one. I use this hair combo with the kind of this kind of braid, this updo with the braid and the curls. That's one of my favorite combos lately. I love it so much. So this is where I'm adding stuff that I like. I wanted her to have something short with tights and stockings, and have kind of a spicy but stylish look. And you know, she's kind of non-human like, but human at the same time. I love this kind of looks that they mix these two styles together. I don't know. So here I'm adding tiaras. I'm not very happy with the tiaras, so I'm gonna remove them later. I'm sorry if you can hear the airplane passing by ruining my voiceover. So anyway, so here I'm going for, of course, as I said, deep blue and gold palette, and I'm trying to see if I can work with a pattern, if a pattern works well. I tried this yellowish gold, I left it there, I don't like it, I'm gonna change it a bit later, you'll see, but I'm trying to make it work. For this one I wanted to have like the blue to to be base, like a base color, but I want it for the gold to come forward, you know, like the blue actually acts as a supportive color for the gold here, because the gold is our main theme, of course, so this is where we focus now. So yeah, all of the gold details, I wanted them to pop a lot and not just be gold details, you know. I wanted something in the back to support them, and I think this came out really good. So in the end, I decided to also add this hat that I don't use very often, but I really like. So that was like, I think it was a good choice, and it fits well on the outfit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use it a bit more. Yeah, really happy with the way this came out. And I got first place on this one. Really happy. I don't know, I love the way this came out. Like, I don't know, 39 stars. Wow, amazing votes. This is a different server, by the way. This was in April 1st, and you'll also see some flamethrowers. I think, is this in the, yeah, there they are, burning me around. Okay, so next theme, country glam. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this theme. Again, I couldn't choose a face. I want to go for a dark skin color for this one, and I really like this face. Look at these lips, they're so cute and I don't know, like sassy at the same time. And I want to go for bigger hair for this one. So I added many more things that they put volume in the top. So yeah, this is where I'm starting off with these boots. These boots are so cute, and I rarely use them, guys. We need to use these a lot more often. Like, they're so cute, I always forget about them. So I'm adding stuff around here. Still not sure if actually I do not have any idea what to do. I know I want to add some trousers. I deleted everything, as you can see. So I added these trousers that I think they work really well for themes like that. Of course, the cowboy hat, but I want to add some detail, so I added the roses as well. And here I really like layering trousers and pants with these shorts. They give them so much detail. Also with skirts and like the jellyfish skirt and tight skirts like that. So yeah, I'm adding details on the hips in general here. And now I'm starting to color. So I went for a blonde girl. I wanted to have like a little bit of a more basic look for the hair for this one, and I wanted to play around with patterns here. Changed these boots to leather because I thought, you know, it worked better, and it really does. I mean, these boots in leather, I don't know, I like them so much. Why don't we use them more? Come on. Like, okay, so here I'm exploring with the brown patterns, and to see like what kind of style I want to go for. I really have no idea. Like, I'm just adding things and making choices along the way. So here is a mistake I did. Like, I used the Dalmatian pattern instead of using the cow pattern. I got confused, guys. I got confused because the Dalmatian pattern is one of my favorite patterns. Anyway, like, I see it now and it makes me so upset, but it's okay, I accept it. This is where I also chose to add in some areas this jean denim dark pattern. I also really love this one. I think it fits in many themes and many styles. This is where I'm speeding things up because I see I did not have time, so I couldn't think about it too much. This is the finished result.
Wow.
wow, and I came first place. For this one, I didn't really expect it, to be honest, because there were so many good ones. And yeah, you can see again the voting is amazing. Like, I can't believe it. These days were so good. The voting was so good. Look how happy we are. And here we're, socializing a little bit. Like, it was so much fun. These players were so good. Yeah, again, having fun here. So, yeah, April Fools. Okay, so last theme for this video is chessboard, and I've never had this theme before. I've seen it in videos, I've seen it in other people's reels in TikTok and stuff, but yeah, I always wanted to get it. Finally I got it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a black and white theme, or a white or black, or one theme. So I just decided to go with a white queen for this one. So yeah, I started adding long dresses and layers here and there, as you can see. Again, like, these things are the essentials, as I've said before. You've seen them many times, I'm sure. So I wanted to create this kind of royal kind of silhouette, so I could focus in the coloring after that. Here I'm trying to see what to do with the torso area, because I didn't like it, looked very messy. So I added this dress that had this drapery on the front, and I really like the way it fixes the mess over there. So yeah, I also added the crown, I think. Yeah, here's the crown, and I think that for these themes these look really good. Yeah, I reached maximum clothes limit, of course. This happens all the time to me. And here, for the white, I didn't want to go for just flat white. As you can see, I'm choosing patterns and with different kind of off-white, not color, let's say. Like the other ones, they're more warm tone, they're more cool tone, they have different textures in them. So yeah, I also... Is my cat crying again in the background? What's happening today? Like, my voiceover is a mess. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope you can't hear him. He wants some hugs. I'm gonna give them to him a bit later when I'm finished. I promise to you. So yeah, this is where I also didn't want to add only patterns. I tried a little bit, some textures, some glitter. Yeah, just, to add a little bit of something. And as you can see, I'm only playing with off-white colors. I didn't add any like clean white anywhere, because I want to give more depth and make it a bit more interesting. Also, about the face, yeah, I changed the lips, and what I like about this face and on the old eyes is that they are kind of flat, so you can do like a human-like but not so human face, which is really nice. And I got third on this one, and seriously, everyone was eating. What's happening? Like, these servers, this week was such a good DTI week for me. I don't know. I'm so happy about that, and I met some beautiful people. I added new friends. We took screenshots and videos together. So much fun. Loved it. Alright everyone, that was all from me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!